rush now to lie. Oppressors and walls, high and cold, but our spirits unyielding bold. We march with the weight of centuries, each step a spark igniting memories. Freedom is not a gift to receive, it's the breath that we fight to achieve. Freedom not given but claimed, a fire that cannot be tamed, demanded by hearts unbowed, rising strong, fierce and loud. Chains may hold the body tight, but never the will that seeks the light. In shadows cast by the mighty hand, hope finds root, takes its stand. Freedom not given but claimed, a fire that cannot be tamed, demanded by hearts unbowed, rising strong, fierce and loud. Freedom not given but claimed, a fire that cannot be tamed, demanded by hearts unbowed, rising strong, fierce and loud. No longer quiet, no longer afraid, the dawn rises on what we made. For every tear, every pain, we rise, we march, we reclaim. Freedom strong, a beat so true, demanded by me, by you.
Yes, sir. Good evening. Happy Friday. As usual, this is Evan. Hopefully, everything's good. Thank you so much. Welcome, everyone. How's everyone? Hopefully, all the audio settled and my screen's working. This was not the thumbnail I wanted to push up, but I wanted to show this to you guys. But original thumbnail for the video obviously is gone into the video. Uh, I just picked the wrong picture. But anyway, because it's day 15, so we will show you this. And yes, challenge round 5 is here. Uh, Before we get into the today's stream, basically this time we doubling the ante. Instead a 1 million, we're gonna give you 2 million. Instead a you doing it for 30 days, we will be doing it for first 30 days for you. Day 31, you take over like a captain of the ship and you run the ship yourself. And of course, we will be there to kind of guide you through it. And of course, these challenges are very, very special and they are insanely cheap and they are insanely rare in the world. As you all know, there is not a single email providing company ever run anything like this. I don't know, they scared. We are not scared. And we are free to do what we wish to do. And that's what will be. So, challenge round 5 kicks off officially today. I have not really done much advertising about it. First time I'm announcing in here. And of course, some of our members know that we've been cooking this into the bonnet and we will be releasing it today. And enjoy. Anyway, let me get rid of kind of this. as you already have a little screenshot of it, probably. And we will be talking about this day a little bit later after the stream. And we probably record something small and push it out there relating to the challenge number 5, round number 5. And just hang on for that. And as well as this evening, I have lined up a stream to also answer a few questions from the new members. And I don't mind, guys. Honestly, I don't get fed up. I don't get a upset if I'm repeating and doing certain videos. I like repeat. I know you want them and you want them there and then. And to be honest, I have done quite several dozens of exactly same subject matter of the videos. And if you are familiar with our group, the channels, you will see lots of the videos that I personally kind of published for it. But anyway, we will kick in just a second. And this evening, but as a tradition, as in the house rule, let me introduce once more myself and No Limit Emails as usual. So, happy Friday, happy halfway to November, and welcome everyone. This is Evan, behalf of No Limit Emails team. As usual, I thank you for watching the live or a replay, and I also thank huge thank you for a couple of you actually today, this morning. You decided to make your day better, and you made a great decision, and you joined No Limit Emails, and we will do everything in our power and everything that we promise and more in our website and deliver to your system. Please provide us the domain you want to use, add that domain to the Cloudflare, and provide us access to your Cloudflare account so we can install the system and activate it and give you your key to your email kingdom. And that being said, in this period, please couple of things that you need to be aware of. And one important thing is make sure that you verify your email with a Cloudflare, and free Cloudflare account is just absolutely fine. But it still requires that email verification. And second important part, make sure that you remove two-way authentication for this period when you send us your login detail for a kind of couple of days until we installed it, and you can switch that back on. That's just to save time, basically going back and forth with you, because they will send you text. By the time you send us kind of that text, uh, time elapses, and obviously that expires and just waste your time, waste us time, and that's the only reason we tell you to switch that off. Of course, after we kind of set up the system, we will switch that on in our end anyway in your Cloudflare, guys. You don't even have to go back and do it yourself. But if we forgot it, you can always go back and switch that on in the Cloudflare side. And that being said, welcome to the family, guys, and we will do everything that we can and get your system to you fast as humanly possible without obviously any issues. But the system that we set up is fresh, brand new, and requires some human time and requires some server migration and data migration period. Normally, should not really take that long. Normally, we can do the count about between 10 to 15 minutes, but because we're on global tests, not just one or two tests, we literally run tens of thousands of tests on your account before your account released to you. What I mean is tests. We're not sending tens of thousands of email. We are sending signal test signal your server that we set up to the rest of the world, and we track back and see what's reaches where and what's kind of failed. According to that, we tune the server, and when we see all the lights hit the green, we release your count to you. But in this period, we are always available that you can connect to us that via email, via all the live channels, well as you can join one of those lives, and as well as you can make a room for yourself. You can join on several rooms that we have. Also, we have daily rooms. And thank you, Doc. Just he shared with us this room also. I will bring my screen back, guys. I don't know why it's not sharing, why it's not showing. Just a moment. I do apologize. It's a little bit on delay. And this is what you get, what we're talking about. Hopefully you can see it. This is exactly UI you're going to get. You can change this image here. Only thing that you can't change is really our copyright thing in here on the login page. Uh, and I will show you on the stream. We do not really add our basically kind of watermark or timestamp or our company name or our service name to your emails or to your domain. Only place that you will see it is in here, and rest of it stays white label, true white label to your kind of domain. Hi Tom, welcome. Happy Friday. And that's it basically. This is what you will get, and you'll get your login just like I am, and you just go ahead and log in, and we will log in just a moment. And Wallace, I'd like to thank you and congratulations. First of all, thank you for your patience. We had quite a few releases today, actually, and some of them were supposed to be 2 days ago, but happens today. Sometimes this delays, just like I mentioned, really the reason is that we delay them is because we really run very vast tests. And sometimes lots of the tests fails, and we deem that as fail, and we don't release it for that period of time till we see everything basically hits the bar, and then we release it to you. And that's the one of the really main reason, guys. It was not about we being lacking a kind of like energy to do it or anything like that. It's just generally a test that we send out, and sometimes it comes a little bit funny times. The places that we try to get signal back, they either shut down or not allowing traffic to their networks from basically one reason or the other. That's basically what's the causes are, and that's where we try to get all the signals possible that so your network works from day out, literally from the moment you log in, should work exactly what you will see and should do exactly what I will kind of do this evening on the stream. So let me just also kind of highlight what kind of test do we really run. Guys, we run global internet scan, global network scan, and is literally scans everything, every site, every email that exists out there. Especially legitimate emails, like be it for different networks or be it for domains, and it's basically scan total whole existing ecosystem of emails in the world, and it takes time. And some of these ISPs literally some periods they just close it for safety security reason, and we can't just really handshake, and that's all happens automatically behind the scene, and is very ultra fast, guys. So this is not a trick. This is not a lie. This is 100% fact, guys. We can scan the whole internet within a blinking of an eye. Literally, is that fast. But because there's so many emails out there, so much data have to be kind of like scanned and verified before we release it to you. Literally, if I tell you, you really would not believe it. It is actually whole internet. Doesn't matter which country it is, long as we can have access to, and we will scan. And this is what happened in the network. And also, you could see some of the emails that I've been sending. It goes just everywhere in the world, and that is one of the purpose and reason that we could do this. And obviously, whole idea is to open all the networks to you. And when you're ready to get in and want to do your email, and you should do. And that's how our systems basically works. If anything didn't work from day one, you can always reach out to us. We will be jumping on live stream room and share our screen with you. We can work on exactly same page, and so we know exactly where the issue is. But 99% of the time, guys, is not a system problem. It's just user errors that we don't know how to do things, and that's why we are here and we do this lives, and also we have live rooms to help you. So do not get stressed if you can't get things and figure things out. You just get your kind of like your system, but we are here to help you guys. We can help you set up things. And which is that's the why I'm doing this exact stream for this evening, because quite few of you have asked me to do so, and as to bring your wishes to the truth reality of today, and that's what we will do. So let's go ahead and log in. And so first thing, first thing first. I also have made this mistake. Please do not make it. And the mistake that I made, I just logged in like this. I thought, okay, this is great. I just need to go and upload the leads, which just says contact is pretty obvious. Where is contact supposed to be, right? No, no, no. So, and the system in here is a little bit backwards. I do apologize for that, because it's German technologies, guys. We didn't create Matic. So this is not our UI that we created, that we are all using. Is open source, that hundreds of thousands of people use it, and we see it very flexible, very nice tool to use, and that's why we really selected this. So unfortunately, in the Matic, things are labeled a little bit different and also not very well explained. For me, the contact should be archive of the contacts, not just contacts, to eliminate that kind of mistakes. But just remember this: your contacts is the total archive of the contacts that you're going to have or capture or upload to the site, to your server. But how we do that, and I will just show you in a sec. So just do not make that mistake and go to the contact and upload them. But as a rule now, obviously I can't show you the contact tab itself. Will be absolutely tons of uh, emails, so we don't want to YouTube suppress us on this channel. And what I'm going to do first, we're going to go create segment. So this is where whole system starts. And today's segments is supposed to be 280, but I have not really uploaded it. I think this should be 280 or 281. So let's go ahead and do that. Because I sent it a couple of bulk emails yesterday, I think I didn't make the segment for yesterday, and that's where we at. So the way that we make them, I'm just going to make it 280, maybe 281. I really don't know. If it was 280 that exists already, we will see it in a moment, and we can always change this name. So day 280, email 280. This is my list. This is how you create your list. You could call this any name you want, any niche you want. This is your list, only you see it, for you to be basically organized. So at this stage in the system, also you will notice I'm not doing any setting, I'm not changing anything, I'm not adding anything extra. It's just how it came. That's how we're going to be utilizing this tool, and that's basically where we are. When you done this, just take a couple of interesting note in here. If you leave it public, it will be visible to your system, and to anybody else. If you're adding it as a user, they can use the segment. If you leave it no, it will be only just belong to you. You can only use that system. But also, if you say no, you cannot really run the automation on that list you are uploading, because it's not really public. And so what I do is I just leave that on public. I don't mind, because what else? It's only me on the system. And also, if you collecting emails with a form, then you can say no. You can leave this on no. And the reason for that, if you leave it on public, sometimes you send an email, the email receiver probably will know that what kind of segments you came in, what kind of list. If you send them an email, you made a segment says in subscribers, and those guys, obviously system doesn't send emails to unsubscribers, but just imagine that. So they will see exactly where that came from, and that's why sometimes you leave it yes or no. But for me, because I have no one else in my system, it's just me testing the stuff, I can leave it at on yes. And also later on, if I want to add people or automate stuff, is will be good to go. So we just basically made that. By the way, no filters. You can apply the filters. Is not necessary for us, because we just sending currently is just a single direct broadcast to the list we're making. But there are lots of options there, and I did quite a few of them that you can check that out. So we save and close. This is our list, and then the way that we can upload is through the contact tab in here. So I'm just going to drag UI to the other side, so I can click on that contact tab. And on the contact tab, I'm going to basically next to new guys, I will try to basically do my best not to show any emails in here, guys. But as you can see, I clicked on contact, I'm in there, and in here next to new, you can go this drop down arrow and we can import. And this is where magic happens. As you can see now, we changed. And here once more, you don't need change anything. And of course, this UI, you will see the copyright, guys, and you will see when we publish email, you don't see anything like that. So this time we're just going to choose a file, and hopefully it will not show too much of data and privacy in here, guys. As you know, Google's and YouTube's, they pretty funny folks. So unfortunately, I did get quite a couple of warning shots from them. Do not show people's emails. Do not show that. Do not show this. I don't know what's going on with them, but generally it's a little bit crazy. So I'm going to now upload a bunch of leads in here. Just a second, guys. I'm just searching my system for a bunch of emails. Just a moment. It's a little bit slow, unfortunately. In my end, is definitely is a bit slow, guys. All right. Anyway, let's just try this. And it's 60K upload. And I'm not going to do it on a browser because it's going to take a while. But we will get back to it just a moment. Once more, I select the file. Not changing anything system. You don't have to change anything in here. And some of you adding the number of the list that you have, a limit and stuff. This is really is just batch number, guys. Is on a maximum 100 email at the time. And that's it basically. The rest of it just stay as it is. You don't need to change anything. You just hit upload. And now this is important part. I can show this part, but really they're asking me not to show any sensitive data. So obviously my name's supposed to be not sensitive, but as you can see, and then the segment that the list we created is day 280, I think that's the one. And on the CSV file is just emails. So you can see, and we're going to, again, no tags, no nothing. And yes, leave this on no, and just hit go. And now this will be uploaded in just shortly. So that's the first step. When you get into the system, you create a segment like that. You go back on the contact tab. You select from that drop down arrow and you select the file you want to upload. And this is the file we are uploading. So previous files, as you can see, the numbers when I'm doing it, obviously this one was the test spam test, and it's absolutely 100% correct. It's failed at all. And of course, this one in here, you can see is actually uploaded. It took us 8 minutes. And this one in here, it took us 30 minutes because I did it run on a screen. Takes a little bit more time on the browser. Obviously, when we're running it on the browser takes a power over. And of course, this kind of takes a little bit longer time to process this data. But on average, normally on the background like this, you can see not just one time, but really uploading 60K shouldn't take any more than 7 to 8 minutes, maybe 10 minutes maximum. And beside that, you should be good to go. As you can see, some of them basically some of them I have aborted, guys. Is only like upload views, and that's why that's only takes a few seconds. But really, you can see the timestamp on all these lists and all these different sizes that I upload to my system. Of course, you're going to have exactly system same as this, and you will be able to do exact same as what you see in here, guys. So, and also one thing I like you to kind of notice, as you can see, different date timestamps, and obviously everything's in here is trackable and it has ID. And my goal is right now, slowly crouching towards 600 lists. So we already passed 500. Now 590 lists in here, and each list, as you can see, they all have different kind of numbers, guys. But as overall on this system, my goal is till before Christmas or New Year to reach 7 million contacts in this specific domain. And this domain is run on basically on $97 package, and it has a single IP being activated from day one, and I just have a one backup IP for it. That's all I have on the system. I do not have any special tools. I don't have any special kind of tricks or treats because I'm the kind of creator of it. This is the test site, and we testing as a case study site. We're pushing lots of cold leads through it so we can experiment, so we can know what's really what's not working. And obviously it's just like a little bit barometer as for the site as overall, so I can work with things, know what's working, what's not working, have a good feedback with the obviously rest of the team, and we can fix things there and then and easy before even kind of, let's say, user member sees it any issues. But of course is a live software, is a live setup, is a live server, is basically is live scanning the whole internet a blinking of eye every single moment that is live, and therefore any moment something can really go out of the way. But rest be assured, we are here 24/7 that we can help you. Let me just kind of course, we have the room for No Limit Fridays. You can join us, guys. So I just take that off the screen. Thank you for letting me know. By the way, I don't see all the chat all the time because I have so many tabs open. As you can see, I'm multitasking. Multitasking the multitask. I do apologize, and also if I speak too fast, and please let me know if you like me to slow down. And of course, on the replay of YouTube, you can still speed down. But generally, this is what happens, guys. Let's just refresh this. First, we are basically uploading the leads, and our leads are basically getting in nicely. And we will obviously ignore some, we'll catch some, and this is where your bad emails comes, and sometimes a little bit more, sometimes a little bit less. But some of these files I also, to just kind of let you know upfront, I have previously uploaded the system, verified them, and I'm re-uploading them. That's why sometimes I will upload, I don't find any bad data on the list because we prepared lots of leads for the challenges. And this time round, I will be basically preparing probably another 10 million leads or 20 million leads to give away for a few systems for the challenge round number 5, which is I mentioned in the beginning of this stream. So a couple more minutes, this will be done. Just give us a little bit more of kind of uh, processing time. So every time I'll probably refresh, something happen, as you can see. So we will get back to this just a second. And the email part, once more, I was also confused when I first time got into the UI, guys. There's so many things that you have to know. But even me, the builder, we are building stuff. But as a user, I basically tried to look at it basically as a first person kind of seen this type of scenario. But the actual thing is, the first time that I logged in, I also got confused. Oh my God, what's going on in here? I don't find any emails, all that kind of stuff. But really, they are all there. So they are just labeled in the different things. And in our case, we want an email. Emails are under the channel. Your pages and forms under the components. I was looking in components and well, I don't find an email. Was this channel? I don't have a Wi-Fi, but really that's the broadcasting channel, as you can see. So our emails are under that. And anywhere in this UI, you also see this little arrows. You click on it, will kind of give you a pop-down menu that you can select. So let's go here and open a new tab in here because we will come back in here and refresh this in a sec. Oh, it didn't open. Okay. So we go channel and we go to the email. and just go new tab. So I just leave this on, which is this be done shortly. And our emails like this. So you can see yesterday, actually, I did send an email to 80, as you can see, but I did not have a segment for 280. So because I sent about 100K and still active campaign going on, and I did kind of post my system through the afternoon a little bit and updating stuff. That's why my data is a little bit slow, but long behold, everything working perfect and email is active and we're sending emails. So for me, it's going to be email 281, and let's go make one. Actually, I'm going to just, this is very, very cold email and a little bit different than the other ones. I'm just going to first show you how to make one, and then we will come back and clone this and send this. So to make an email, and simply again, just a new. And this time, obviously, we're not automating. Automation is you use this template, but just broadcast, we use segment template. And here is beginning of our email. So I have not written writing any subject. I have not written any content for this, but let's go ahead and just do one. And let me just see if I can find a. I'm just going to basically turn a social post to an email, guys. So elite business opportunity, I'm going to get this, and we will promote a challenge with this email. But for now, we're just going to make it kind of, guys, I really don't know what's going on with Google AI, Microsoft AI. Uh, Seems they're having a kind of mad conflict, and Microsoft tried to install AI on all of your stuff, and just a little bit crazy what's going on. Anyway, this is going to be my email swipe in here. My email, I'm just going to also put a question, and also will say, are you? Are you ready for? I'm going to put number 4 for elite business opportunity, and maybe let's reduce this from capital and leave you as capital, and maybe this R is capital. So this is my subject line, and we will be sending this out. So you see it row, and internally this is going to be day 281, email 281. This is how I am doing that. And also we're going to have a segment called day 281, I think, or 280, I think we made, because yesterday segment I didn't make. So that's a 280, which is, that's the one what we got here going on. This one here, let's just refresh. And yes, it's done. And we have basically our segment ready. So it's day 280. And we have 59K. As you can see, this is the previous time I uploaded kind of very similar number, but between just basically 3 uploads, you can see I have 150K. So that being said, now we have that. And at the stage, you just kind of drag it. You don't need to put anything in here. I just leave it empty myself. But one thing you got to notice, leave this on and publish. So the email is get published, but we're not publishing it yet. We're just going to save our work here, this part, and we're going to hit the builder. Obviously, before the builder, you can see you have the themes in here, and just only ones that you don't want to really use for the first emails. Don't use this confirmation. This is basically when you're capturing leads through the form, but not basically for this segment emailing, because this one doesn't have automatic unsubscribe, because this is normally being used for confirmation email. So therefore have a different settings and different setup, and just remember that. But the rest of them you can use, and I always use kind of this blank, and is kind of nice. So we have the blank template. This is your dummy content, and here there's a little bug. If you saw, uh, basically it changed this format here. And if you want to keep it, you simply undo here, and then you just drag this out of it, so it's out of this element box, and you keep creating section just like so, which is I will do, and we will build this block by block together. Just a moment. All right, so let's get ready for some of the content in here, and this is the content of the email. It's supposed to be social post, but if it's good enough for post, I think it's good enough for email, but I have not spam checked this or anything. I just wrote this. AI kind of helped me to do so. And, but I think we should be good. So I'm just going to format it a little touch here so everything doesn't get jumbled up like children's wrote it. But as you can see, and something like this. I'm just going to also get this here. It says for our headline from where it says this big hello world thing. I'm just going to leave this like that. I'm going to add a image here, and this image, let's just this time actually select something like this. So this is something like what we're working on. And next part for this, obviously in here, I have I'm going to add my signature on the email. And the way that I do it all the time, literally I'll leave a kind of gap between my content here. And I think I need to basically make it this a little bit more, uh, kind of line up something like that on the email. But obviously it's fine, and we are kind of a little bit out of this frame, and the reason that I want to adjust it so we can basically get our frame back here. So the other things that breaks our frames is not breaking the side, it's just out of the frame, and this here, as you can see, image is too big, and you can see the line it breaks up, and like this is keeps it everything nice and tidy when you have a mobile viewer. And the reason I'm adding this at the top to not hide my content into the toolbars of this basically mobile phones and different devices, and that's why I'm adding that. So next part, basically, I'm just going to leave again a couple of sections here, and we're going to add my picture. And of course, I want to also show you how um, how you can also basically do everything very instantly and quickly with a code as well. So if you could basically use a whole website as your email, you don't have to do all this block building if that's what you want. But because we send in totally brittle and brutal cold email, so this is the content creation elements of the site, which is really nice to work with, guys. If you work with a WordPress and anything similar, you should know that blocks is not kind of old or always been around. So I'm just going to basically collect some information these emails here, and I'm going to add that links in here, and also going to add another part of content, which is kind of a little disclaimer, and you can obviously copy and use this disclaimers yourself, guys, for your emails, and that will be another space in here. And I just want to basically add another image and break this down a bit, and let's say I'm just adding this here as an example, and we're going to just leave that something like this, and we're going to add another I want to push that and subscribe button further down. So the reason I'm doing this, guys, is a little bit kind of to make reader keep basically scrolling, so they don't find. And then now I'm going to add that bit of code, or what you call it, disclaimer, and something like that. And I want to change color of this disclaimer tiny bit, and I just want to grade out a little bit like that. And obviously you can still put another one underneath if you want to, so that pushes all your stuff. Basically now you have a white space at the bottom. And of course you can always kind of brand that, just like I am doing here. And server is pretty nice and kind of steady and fast. And that's it, basically, to just keep pushing my unsubscribers down. So normally you don't see cold emails like this, but this is what's going on. And then one more thing we're going to get is I want add a embed video on this. So let's do that. And I want my video just be directly below this here. And I'm just going to go to YouTube for a second. By the way, are you guys in the rooms? Are we still live? We are. Okay. I think we are still good on live. Hopefully, I'll get this done in the 1 hour, but hang on, guys. I'll do my best. So let's go back on YouTube. I'm just going to get a YouTube video code. Hopefully you can see exactly what. Hopefully you heard that. Right now I'm also sharing my screen with audio. If I do open things in echo, I do apologize for that. Let me just get embed code from YouTube, and we're going to add that video here. And it's very simple. So just like that. And now we basically done. We are ready to send this email, and we're going to we're going to save and close. And let's just check our content here. So we have this lined up nicely, and this is our email. That's what it's going to look like. And let's just go back on edit, and we go to builder, and now we can see our video in there. So I just want to stretch this video UI a little touch, something like this, so we can look like that is video. So that's okay, and we save and close. And basically we are ready to send, and we hit send, and this is the numbers we uploaded, and we send. But I'm just going to cancel for a second so I can show you another thing. Then when we send, obviously I can't use site, so I want to show you the other one before we send. We will get back this and send. I'm just going to cancel it, and I just want to show you one more. Let's go ahead and go to a once more email tab. We will get back this email 281. So I just want to create dummy one in here to show you the other function. If you are obviously totally new, this is will save you time. And we just select this. Let's just say a site. I'm just going to put a few numbers in here so I know this is not that important. I will kind of delete it. So you just do that, and you hit the basically internal name. You could give anything. This one could be a book. This one's, I'm just going to give a kind of dummy segment with a few leads in, so we can compile this email, and you simply save. This is just to save this part, and we go basically in once more, and then this time I want a just, I don't know, let's just Google something. I use my own website, but really, guys, you probably fed up seeing my website. But let's just get the reason I use my website, so people out there also doesn't sue me, guys. You don't know like crazy people out there. So this is our sales page. Obviously, with permission, we do kind of showcase members also. Basically, what you got to do, and you go on a website, doesn't matter which website it is, you see the view source code, you copy the old source code, just like so, and you go back on the email, and we're just going to basically go to this pen in here. You can obviously delete them if you want. I'll just leave everything as is. I'll just go this pen, and this gives us the code mode. You don't have to delete anything. All you have to do is scroll down where it says style, header body, line 95, 96, 97 area. And between head and body, you just basically press enter and you paste your code. When you've done that, you press save. And boom, you have the email. And email this time is the actual whole website, and you can see. And when you have that, and this element you can delete afterwards, and this you can delete, but this you can't. This is you unsubscribe because you're sending this as an email, and is helps you basically leave you unsubscribe in there. Of course, you can be a little bit trickier if you want to. That doesn't show at all. You just turn your text basically to white, but really by rule law, and that just helps you to do. And we're also going to just delete this part, and we only have this left. And literally, if I go close and save and close, and now we have this email ready to send out. So I could actually go ahead and send whole email out as like this, as you see, and this is the sites coming from, and that's how quickly you can make email with full page content. So I hope this helps you, and then let's get back onto the deal. Hopefully we will do it before a kind of like, you can see if I want to send, I can send, but and that is the basically little secret trick of the site. So let's go back on email, and let's go back. Obviously we just created this, you saw. I'm just going to delete this, guys, and then publish it so it doesn't get some confusion in here. Maybe, all right, it's deleted. So this is the email we made. Let's click on that, and let's just wait a second. So obviously this is not the content, this is the content we'll be sending. And obviously let me just get rid of this to save us a little bit of bandwidth, and you hit send, and you hit send again. And this is the ultimate human confirmation. Do you really want to have this happen or not? And once more, if you notice, I didn't change any numbers, stays 100 because this is a batch number. And we hit send, and you see is a instantly processing 100 at a time. This is what that 100 is all about. But your total list is here, is counting down, and lo and behold, 10, 15 minutes time, we should be able to conclude this basically email sending. And I hope this helps you. I hope that's exactly what you can get in and do, just what I did in here. And as you also literally, neither leads existed, neither email existed before the stream, and now we made them both available, built them, and sent them. Utilize the leads that we just uploaded. And that being said, this concludes our today's live, and I will see you same time, same place tomorrow. And happy emailing, guys. Happy sending. Keep sending your emails. And of course, if you need me, if you need us, just jump on one of the live rooms. Send me DM in any of the channels that we have. Basically, we are all over the internet and every kind of available places that you can find us. Of course, the best place is the live room. And jump into one of the live rooms. And this evenings we have No Limit Fridays is active and kicking. Join us in there. We will have a little bit more in-depth conversation and talk more about different elements of things, be it email or different kind of things that we talk on this live rooms. You are welcome. Just don't forget, bring your drink and your pajamas with you because you could hang on there quite for a long while. And that being said, happy weekend, guys. and I will speak to you all once more, just a moment, in the active room. Take care. Once more, happy sending, guys. And I think I maybe got it in just before the hour mark. Yes, we are live, and we are live on a meet.nolimitemails.com / no limit Fridays. Or is it Friday itself? I can't really remember exactly. Let me just show it. So it's Fridays with an S in the end. And that's where you can join us. So feel free, come in, ask us question, ask our members question, ask our users question, ask our experts question, and ask our family members question. Anything that you like to know, literally about No Limit emails. Of course, as usual, we have the challenge number 5. Round 5 is going to kick off in January 1st. Uh, and obviously, idea is end of the January to give you a system that's already primed and uploaded 2 million leads and send 30 emails being created and sent for you, just like what you see me creating, totally hand-free for first 30 days. The new challenge, I and my team will be taking care of all the basically uploading, creating your email, publishing your emails, making your lists like segments and all that for you. All you have to do is provide me literally a single link or content link or website that we can redirect traffic to it. And anything else, if you haven't got any website, you got nothing else out there to do, and you still want to do this, guess what? We got you covered. Soon as you are in, you automatically qualify to become our associate. You get a pay link. If you're affiliate, you can invite people in and have a 30% payment of us on regular basis every month. And that's basically it. So you will have a promotional link. You can use this 2 million leads basically will generate you quite some amount of traffic. And you can also ask our members, is it really real leads? Is it really happen anything? Is it really do generate any traffic at all? Does it actually generate any sales? Guys, yes, absolutely they do, and they are real and they are all verified. So all you have to do is you get in, you get a system like this, and we will host and maintain for you. All you have to do is get in, keep making segments, upload the leads, and send emails. And if that's not easy enough, first 30 days, I will be doing that for you. And that alone is just huge, guys. I never offered that to do it all for you before, but I'm confidence and have experience, good enough experience. I trust myself to conclude and basically deliver what I promised. And you can also ask our members in the chat, they are previous challenge holders, and did I really we delivered in our promise what we said or not. And if we didn't, by now we had hundreds of people joining the challenge, literally hundreds. Somebody would have come up with said, well, we didn't deliver. So, and also check us in Trustpilot if you see if we have any negative views, anything like that. As you know, Trustpilot is not our website. Trustpilot is nothing to do with us. It's just a place that our members go and post their own testimony, their own truth. And that's all it is there for you to see. That being said, once more, guys, happy Friday. And I will speak to you basically just shortly in one of the rooms, as well as obviously tomorrow live stream. And through the week, this week, I will be pushing a little bit that challenge. And of course, I also like some of our members has a special powers, also can invite people in. Of course, they can give you, if I give you 2, they probably give you another 2 million on top of it, and you will be better off being invited by them than directly joining in the challenge. I mean, I'm just saying to you guys, you can get extra 2 million leads from the members if that's what you want, and will be verified for you internally. You don't have to pay a single cent. Once more, come and join us. Let us help you to free yourself from all this nonsense goes on the internet, especially when it comes to the cold email, hot email, warm email, ice email, you name it, all sorts of molecules of names for emails. We just do the emails, guys. No limit, and we just do them. So that's it. Once more, I don't want to hold you in here as it is weekend, and let's jump on the live rooms, guys, and enjoy yourself. Also, as you all know, we have a monthly members get together live, and I really appreciate all of you kind of joining that conversation. And this month is going to be also special because we're running the challenges, and you can really get a pretty insane good deal from our members as well, guys. Not just from us. We are cheap enough, guys. People look at our prices, they laugh at us. They think it's not true. They think it's just toy tool or something. But really, that's how good this is, guys. We try to free you. We try to help you. We try to work with you, do the work for you, all for free, host it for free. It's just basically to just lift you up, to get you somewhere, and enable you to reach out to the whole world. And that's it, guys. Once more, thank you for watching. Thank you, Doug. Thank you, Tom. Thank you, Barbara. Thank you, John. Thank you, Mr. Chris. And I will speak to you guys just a moment on the other side. Take care, everyone. Happy Sandy.